Coach, the team had a Battle of Beantown at Harvard this past weekend and Dartmouth Relays the week before that. Can you recap those a little bit and talk about what you saw from your team?
Yeah, with Dartmouth, we're coming straight off the Christmas break and getting guys back after 3 or 4 weeks off. It's usually just an opportunity to chip off the rust, get up there, get into a competitive situation that isn't too over the top. I mean, it's a nice, it's a fairly low key meet. It's not overrun with a ton of teams, and it's a flat track, so not particularly fast. So we're just getting back, using it more as a practice than anything else. And so we had guys run different events than they normally run. Guys who are milers, 3K came down and ran the 800 and ran relays and just had some fun with it. So it was a decent meet for us, and most of those guys came back fit, so we were happy with that. Battle of Beantown was a much improved from a performance standpoint, and we had some really outstanding individuals throughout that meet. Some good took out a couple of good victories in the meet, so we were very happy with it.
Can you talk about the performance of Tim Ferriss over the weekend and how he competed?
Yeah, he had an outstanding meet. He looked great up at Dartmouth, so I knew he'd done some good training over the holidays. Came back very fit, and he sat in. It was a tactical race. It's not, at this time of year the times aren't extremely fast, so it was just a tactical race, and we were running for points. He sat in and just ran like a real seasoned veteran in that 800. Took over with just under 400 meters to go, and ran away with it. Put a couple seconds on second place, and just looked great doing it. So I expect some really good things out of him. And he came back a short time thereafter to anchor the 4x8, and we were looking to get the IC4A standard in that event, and we've got one opportunity that we won't run another 4x8 prior to the IC4A, so this was our only chance to get it. And we had most of the guys on that team doubling back, and we had a couple of legs in the middle that put us off pace, and Tim came back to anchor that and ran a phenomenal final leg, ran 154, and closed it down, almost ran down the first place guy, just ran out of room at the finish. But so he had a great meet overall. He's I expect him to run extremely well from the 8 through the mile, and we're looking forward to seeing him run again this weekend.
Also, you talked about the IC4A. Pat Dailey was the first Eagle to qualify. He was in the 1,000 meter. He came in third. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, we made a slight Twitter mistake, but Jack Hennessy qualified in December. Pat would be the first of the new year, I guess. But his performance was a real breakout for him. He's shown a lot of potential in his first 2 years at BC, and now as a junior, he's really just putting in the work to be good. He had a fantastic fall. He didn't participate in all of the cross-country meets, but used it as a great training base, and he's been putting himself in some pretty tough workouts and getting after it week in and week out throughout the fall. So it's paying off now big time, and he's stronger than he's ever been. He's always been a fast guy, so now that strength is keeping him in the race, and he ran a fantastic last lap of the race to get the standard and got it by a full second. So that's the first time he's qualified individually to the IC4A, so it's a really big breakthrough. We're really proud of him.
And can you preview the upcoming meets this weekend and what the team goals will be?
Yeah, BU really starts the beginning of some of the best meets that we have. The Terrier, and then a couple weeks later at Valentine. Those are two of the best meets in the country, and we're really fortunate to have what's considered one of the fastest tracks in the nation right down the road. It attracts a lot of great competition, and so it's just an opportunity for our guys to get out and really test their abilities and see how fast they can go or see how far they can jump. Whatever their event is, they're going to be pushed at BU. So we're excited. The guys know that track. I mean, we've gone there every year. We'll have 2-3 meets there every season indoors. So it's kind of become like a default home base for them. And so they're really comfortable, and that brings about a lot of confidence in them. They can just it's just another day heading down there. The routine is down pat, and so they're excited, and they've been talking about it since they got back. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, good luck this weekend, and is there anything else that you'd like to
add? No. I think we're off to a good start, and you should see some great performances this season. All right, thanks.